On board Airline, making a scene in Luton.
You're not travelling now. You're late.
Making a splash in Faro. And making no sense at all in Belfast.
My hovercraft is full of eels.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away.
At Luton, Isabella Santana and Alessandra de Cis are trying to get to Basel. They missed yesterday's flight and both thought they were transferred onto today's. Sadly for them, only one of them was transferred.
I paid £35. I lost the flight. I paid £35 to change. It's here very big. £35 for two person. Okay, she paid 35 and then we go.
Instead of £35, it will now cost the girls a lot more, and Supervisor Nathan Wood's in no mood to compromise.
She wants to travel today. She has to pay £131 in the next minute, because otherwise the flight's going to close.
I was very clear yesterday, 35 and then two person. You said
okay,
per person.
Right now,
okay, 35 per person is simply not possible.
Right now, unfortunately, I'm going to be very harsh, but you have to make up your mind. You either pay the £131 right now or you don't travel.
Sorry.
Okay, if she's not going to pay for it, are you going to travel?
Yes.
You're going to travel, okay. Cool, you're done. You need to go straight through into departures now. She will need to go to the desk over there to pay for a new flight tomorrow.
A furious Alessandra refuses to pay the £131. But things are about to get a whole lot worse. Belfast Airport, where the Newcastle flight has been forced to return after an extraordinary incident.
Two people had a fight on the plane, at the front of the plane. In mid-air, two Irish people on a stag party were in mid-air. 20 minutes into the flight, decided to turn around and come back. 40 minutes, everybody needed the toilet by then, so everybody was getting out the seats needing the toilet.
Desperate for the loo, the lads didn't take kindly to being told they couldn't go.
Escorted off the plane for being abusive, taking our seatbelts off when the seatbelt light was on.
I got thrown off the plane. I wasn't even with them Irish lads. I am absolutely wounded.
Manager David Carson has been called over to deal with the situation.
Right. Right. The problem is, it does state clearly, so it does, when the seatbelt signs are on... Wait. Right. It does state clearly, when the seatbelt signs are on when the plane is taxiing, you're not to get up of your seat. You did get up of your seat, you just went towards the toilets and you were asked to sit down again.
When we sit in 20 minutes while the police go on and escort the people off, what we're supposed to do? If we were in there half an hour...
Excuse me, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do, sir? Excuse me. If you're going to ask me a question, let me answer the question, OK? What you do is what everybody else in the plane done, sat there. I can't say... I can't... Excuse me. I cannot say what happened on the plane because I was not there. But the cabin crew are in charge of that plane. They have deemed that... Excuse me, sir. They have deemed that you needed to be taken off the plane. So you do. Now, the problem we have now is you're off that aircraft. You need to get back, right? We are at this stage. I appreciate that. We need to get you sorted out to get you back now.
David's agreed to transfer the lads, but on one strict condition.
And don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying that there was drink involved and that's why you were off, but I want to ask you is not to go anywhere near the bar, OK? So if you have your IDs ready and come over to desk number 6, I'll get you sorted out now, OK? No problem.
They're charged £35 each to transfer their flights, and it looks like they're on their way.
Happy days. All this for taking your seatbelt off.
All they have to do now is behave.
I'm saying when you go upstairs...
No, that's not what you say. You say we have to calm down again now. We're not going to go upstairs and have a drink.
Fine, that's all I'm asking you.
Well, that's...
Have you got a downstairs bar?
There's always one.
Come fly with me, come fly with me.
The The mood's lifted in Belfast, but there's a cloud over Luton. Alessandra has grudgingly changed her mind and is paying the £131 to transfer her flight.
But it's just not possible, this. Just not possible, is it? Oh, you said 130.
It's too late now. I told you you had less than a minute to make up your mind. You said you didn't make your mind up. The flight is now
Now
late.
it's the 130 here, my
No,
God.
You're not travelling now. You're late. You didn't make your mind up enough time. I gave you a good 5 minutes to make up your mind. You're now not travelling, so you can travel tomorrow.
Não tem como embarcar hoje.
You said 130 and we go now.
Yes, but you did. I told you you had to make up your mind then and there. Taking too long, the flight needed to be closed. You are now on this Basel flight. You need to go through into departures if you are going to travel to make
I
the
can't
flight.
go without her.
Okay, fine then.
With the flight closed, all they can do now is buy a seat for the next day.
I can do it straight away for you tomorrow.
I can go tomorrow, is better, but I pay nothing anymore.
Okay, you're going to have to pay £90 for her to travel tomorrow.
I go tomorrow, but I pay nothing else. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
I go tomorrow, but I pay nothing
And
else.
take that passenger off. We now have both of you travelling on the 27th, London Luton to Basel at 7:15 tomorrow morning. You're going to arrive at 10 o'clock.
Was not my fault. Yesterday was my fault, I lost the flight. But today, not. Today I was here on good time.
Unfortunately for Nathan and Isabel, it was a simple misunderstanding.
Yesterday was a problem as well with the language, because I didn't even realise there was two people on the booking. You know, I just assumed it was just her, because she was the only one here. And then she comes up going, oh, no, there was two people. You know, it clearly says, it's like, fair enough, on a printout it does say it very clearly. But when you're up here and you only say, look, I've missed my flight, I need to move. It's, you know, how am I supposed to know there's more than one person on a booking that has actually missed their flight? If they're not here in front of me, what more can I do?
That awful feeling of being late for a flight is something most of us have experienced.
No, no, no.
But actually missing a flight is another thing altogether.
This is the last thing I need right now.
Why can't I get on the flight? What kind of company is this?
Oh, I'm sorry, but we've got him in plenty of time.
There's not such thing as a closing time.
Don't give me that.
No, we won't.
Don't start. I'm very desperate to see my child. I have to go.
You have to go on! That's my document.
Absolutely gutted. It's horrendous. It's disgusting. Great. It's like a Nazi dictatorship.
But it doesn't always have to be like this.
Come on, mate, we have to go.
Please.
In Bristol, John Harper and Sarah Collins are desperate to catch the last flight to Faro for a long weekend.
No, we can run,
We can run, we can do it. Come on, guys, please.
Please.
All right, Anne. Thanks. Please.
No, sorry, the dispatcher said no. I'm sorry.
Hold on a second, let's take another look at that.
No, sorry, the dispatcher said no. I'm sorry. The flight did close 20 minutes ago.
Okay, so, how do we get there?
There's a flight tomorrow.
No.
Where
Where else did you fly today?
we fly to Madrid, Murcia, Hamburg, and Alicante.
Murcia is more south than Alicante.
There it is. Murcia, Alicante, please. Murcia departs at 17:40, and Alicante departs at 18:20.
Let's go to Murcia.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank God I'm with you. If I was with anyone else, I would have gone
This is hilarious. We're going to Portugal. No, we're going to Spain.
Oh, my God.
Viva España.
Lucky for John, he's got a forgiving girlfriend, as it was his fault they were late.
I can't believe you.
I thought the check-in was at 4:45, and it's not, it's 4:15.
So we kind of missed it a
So
little
we
bit.
kind of missed our flight.
We thought we were cutting it close, but we cut it off.
But we're going to go to Spain anyways, like, whatever. Our mistake, not theirs. They tried their
In
hardest.
Canada, we say it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, definitely.
It's come up to £106.32 for you to fly up today to Murcia.
Bro.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay.
You're so nice. Oh, well, we'll go to Portugal next year or something.
We have to rebook them. Obviously, they decided to fly to Murcia. So we had to change all that over, and it cost them like £106. But I've never seen people so happy to actually miss a flight. I wish all our passengers are like this.
While Susan and John are on their way to Spain, David's in Belfast keeping a keen eye on the offloaded lads from Newcastle.
A few of the boys that are involved have been wandering about up at the departure. A couple of them have been seen in the bar. So we'll have to assess it at the gate as they're boarding. What I will do, I'll phone and warn the airport police just so that they're available at short notice. Flight EasyJet 558 to Newcastle. Please make your way forward now. We're boarding through gate number 18. That's great. Thank you. All right, I'm getting away then. OK, round in Group A.
At least one of the lads is being philosophical.
My hovercraft is full of eels.
Quite.
We're not here. We're not with you. We are not with you.
Finally, 4 hours after being offloaded, the lads are on their way home.
The Belfast 6.
Be glad to see the back of this one, Alan.
Very much so. I was glad to see the back of the other one earlier too.
Well, I'm glad it went as smoothly as I thought it would. They're probably tired as well, so when they got on board, the captain did have a word with them and explained to them that he wanted a quiet flight. Any nonsense and they would be off. So hopefully the cabin crew will have a quiet time. They're away home, so everybody's happy.
It's 6 a.m. at Bristol Airport, and Purser Bob Brain is looking forward to a big day out.
One of our colleagues, Jo, she's getting married next week, so we're having a little day out, a hen party with a bit of a difference, really, because hen parties are supposed to be just for the females, but there's a few guys coming along today to liven it up. Not that I think it will need any livening up. Actually, the bride's not here yet. Oh, there she is.
Hey!
No, it's all right, Jo. Take your time. No rush.
Okay. Say cheese.
Cheese. I'm getting married in 11 days now, and all these guys have organised a little hen party for me. We're just going to Faro for the day, coming back late tonight. I don't know what they've got planned for me. Hopefully nothing too embarrassing.
Today is gonna be a lovely day.
20 years of cabin crew experience and one of easyJet's longest-serving staff, Bob has spent every working day looking after the passengers, but now and then he enjoys turning the tables.
There's about 14 of us on board today, and we're all crew. So for the operating crew, it must be awful, because they're aware that we're here, obviously, and we know what they should be doing. So I would imagine they're a little bit watching everything and making sure it's all done correctly. At the same time, of course, they'll be watching us, making sure we're behaving ourselves.
Yes, and it looks like they'll have good reason to. While Bob's having a ball in the sky, back on the ground in Luton, a talented football team are trying to check in for Amsterdam. But manager Mary Hosier has identified a problem with their top scorer.
The gentleman's only got a travel document, which is like a temporary passport. But we're not too sure if we can accept him for travel into the Netherlands because their restrictions are a lot stricter than other countries. And it's actually saying admission refused because the fact that he is from Somalia.
The boys are on a cultural exchange that's part of their course at Atlantic International College. And for Somalian refugee Salaman Douali, the stakes are high.
It's very, very important. I just can't describe how I feel now, but...
I feel bad because we have been training for a long time for this, and it's not someone who said, oh, okay, sorry, bye. It's like our friend and not only in the pitch, but also outside, so it's really bad. We feel really concerned.
Salaman's last chance rests on a phone call to Dutch immigration.
We have a gentleman who is travelling on a United States of America travel document, and we need to know whether you'll accept him into the country because he is actually Somalian. It's a greeny blue Yeah, travel document, and it has US Department of Homeland Securities on the front.
The college has a visa exemption letter from the Dutch embassy, which they thought would allow Salaman to travel.
OK, thank you. Bye-bye. Can't go without a visa. Because it's a travel document and not a proper passport, he does still need a visa, so he won't be able to travel. So I've now got to go and break the news to him.
Halfway to Faro, Bob Brain and his hen party are enjoying the 5-star in-flight service.
We'll be very shortly serving some hot, fresh croissants for the bride-to-be, which is a bit of a worry because she's having problems with fitting anyway.
Purser Adam Hatcher is wilting under Bob's critical eye.
Well, when you've got such an old-timer on board, like Bob, it's very easy to be extremely nervous, and I was very aware of being actually quite aware of doing everything according to procedure.
Adam's always got this little bit of a sharp tongue, but an old professional like me just goes, it's water off the duck's back.
It's not long before off-duty air steward Chris Tanner is giving Adam some hair advice.
Have you got the hair restorer on board today? The hair restorer? Which drawer is it? I think some people just need to kind of chill. Yeah. No, as in, it might be too late for some people. So. It's never too late, man. It's never too late, man. I tell you what, you try it. Oh, thank you. Oh, my son. The new look. Easy wig.
Soon there's no stopping Bob. He's even started blowing his own trumpet.
Now pronounce you the biggest easy queen there is.
Ladies and gentlemen, very shortly now we shall be commencing our descent ready for landing into Faro. And it's a special day, or it will be next week, for one of our cabin crew members. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you the bride, Joe. No way,
As Bob and the hens are landing in Faro, the football team are still grounded in Luton, and Mary's got some news.
Hello. Just spoken to Amsterdam, and without a visa, this young man cannot travel today because it's a travel document and not a passport.
Come on, I'm the main striker of the team. They can't do this to me.
College director Angela Harkness is not giving up, and with only minutes left to go, she gets back onto Dutch immigration.
One of my colleagues has just phoned about one of our students who's being refused by easyJet at Luton to depart.
Flight closes in about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're trying as well, someone from easyJet's trying to get through as well
Okay.
to see who does all immigration issues at easyJet. But we'll keep our fingers crossed for him because they all want him to go. All the staff want him to go.
I can actually let you talk to the airline person here, but they're saying it's your decision in immigration in the Netherlands.
Hello there. I spoke to one of your officers earlier, and I read all the documentation out we had for this party to travel. It's a school party. And one of the young chaps, because the fact that his nationality was Somalian, the other officer said it was a definite no.
They've managed to get through to a more amenable immigration officer, and at last there's a glimmer of hope.
Yes, certainly, but we need to do this quickly because the flight does close in 3 minutes. OK, if I could have your fax number, and I'll write my phone number on it so you can ring me straight away. OK then, thank you, bye-bye. That's the one, that's it, lovely. I'll just go and fax this through to him for you.
1, 2, 3, my baby don't mess around.
Here we are, guys. Portugal, sunshine. The hen party starts here. Just like Western Superman. Now you've got to turn it on, lovey. Cheers. Ladies and gents, once again, it's been a brilliant day. Cheers to Joe. Here's to Joe.
Cheers. Cheers.
But back in Luton, Salman and the team are still waiting for the right result from immigration in Amsterdam.
The situation is that the lady at easyJet now is faxing the documentation through to the embassy in the Netherlands. And if they can waiver that and make sure it is a credible document, we'll go. If not, I've got to quickly give you some money and I have to let you go back to the college, I'm sorry to say. So we're going to have to leave our best striker behind.
The only thing for it, a team huddle.
In this game, we're going to give it for Salman, yeah?
1, 2, 3, Salman!
At last, Mary's got an answer.
Yeah, it's really good news for them, so I'm really pleased they can go now, so all the friends will be happy.
Yay! He's going, yeah!
There you go, my love. Passport. Sorry, just 1 second, we just need to get the gender checked in. Okay, happy ending. Are you happy now then? Happy going? Good. Okay, all go through now. Have a lovely time. Thank you.
We will win all of the games.
Just as well, Salman's got a lightning turn of pace. Isabella and Alessandra had calmed down enough to catch their flights to Basel the next day. John and Sarah had a fantastic weekend in Murcia. And the football team won their opening game with star striker Salman scoring the winning goal.